I mean, it's a sad thing, but it's great to see, the support, that she had.
Friends and family are mourning the loss of two Janesville mothers found shot in the street.
And we have the latest results out of New Hampshire, where CBS News is declaring a winner of that state's primary.
Plus, the Democratic presidential field is getting smaller. We'll have the latest to the dropout of the race coming up on News 3 Now this morning.
From the Channel3000.com Alert Center, this is News 3 Now this morning.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Wednesday, February 12th. I'm Josh Breiter.
And I'm Keely Arthur, and Hattie is in. And Hattie, you said we could expect a little bit of snow later today?
Yes, later today. Not this morning. It shouldn't slow you down on your way to work, but you will need to plan some extra time to clean off the car. Scrape alert this morning. Thank you for the sound effects, Josh. All the news cars are frosted over this morning, so be aware of that. A couple of minutes extra is what you're going to need to clear off the car. Here's a look at our temperatures. We're at 19 here in Madison. Some 20s on the map. There's temperatures all over the place. Boscobell's down to 5. Janesville and Mineral Point are at 23. We're at 19 here in Madison. Temperatures over the next 12 hours are going to be a little bit warmer than yesterday. South winds, though, still keeping a wind chill factor in the forecast today. Look for a high of 36 degrees. Now a look at your first warned traffic maps. No major issues again on the roads this morning. Looking around Dane County and all of southern Wisconsin, didn't see any incidents to report at this hour. Coming up in just a few minutes, we are going to talk about those chances for snow and when exactly the snow is going to start later tonight.
All right, Hattie, thank you. With almost all precincts reporting this morning, CBS News is declaring Senator Bernie Sanders the winner of the New Hampshire primary. Pete Buttigieg finished second and Senator Amy Klobuchar in third. Joe Biden and Elizabeth Warren are not on pace to win any delegates.
And let me say tonight that this victory here is the beginning of the end for Donald Trump.
Campaign that some said shouldn't be here at all has shown that we are here to stay.
While Buttigieg and Sanders have the momentum early, things could change as demographics change. Less than 2% of the population in New Hampshire is black compared to the 12% nationwide. A Washington Post Ipsos poll found 20% of black voters support Sanders while only 2% support Buttigieg. 48% of black voters, however, support Joe Biden.
The president is keeping track of the Democratic race, commenting on Buttigieg's performance in New Hampshire. He tweeted, "Buttigieg is doing pretty well tonight, giving crazy Bernie a run for his money." President Trump also took the opportunity to come at Michael Bloomberg, tweeting that it was a, quote, "very bad night for Mini Mike," taking a jab at the candidate's height. His Twitter commentary didn't stop there. He also criticized Warren, yet again calling her Pocahontas and saying she wants out of the race to go home.
The Democratic field is shrinking this morning as Andrew Yang and Colorado Senator Michael Bennet suspend their campaigns. Yang's campaign got attention by championing a universal basic income that would give every American adult $1,000 each month. He polled at 3% in New Hampshire last night.
All 4 federal prosecutors who took the case against Roger Stone to court are withdrawing themselves from the case after the Justice Department said it will significantly reduce Stone's sentence. The president's longtime confidant was convicted on 7 charges, including lying to Congress and witness tampering after the 2016 Mueller investigation. Prosecutors recommended he be sentenced up to 9 years in prison on Monday, but the DOJ said they had plans to reduce the sentence just hours after President Trump criticized it. Despite that, the president is denying any involvement in the revision. The presiding judge in the case will have the final say on Stone's sentence.
More local news now. Family and friends of the 2 homicide victims in Janesville are hoping for justice. They came together to honor 27-year-old Brittany McCary and 30-year-old Sierra Winchester with a candlelight vigil last night. Both women are leaving behind young children and many friends who describe both women as having the ability to brighten the world. Sierra's dad tells us she was welcoming and full of life.
I mean, it's a sad thing, but it's great to see, the support, that she had. She was a very well-known person and lots of friends, they can help get through stuff like this.
Police have not yet made an arrest. Those with information should contact the Janesville Crime Stoppers.
Here with some maybe brighter news, let's check in with Q106 Farm Director Pam Yankee. Hi, Pam.
Good morning, guys. Yeah, we certainly hope so. I'll tell you what, it is fast and furious down at the state capitol when it comes to policy. They're trying to get passed to help Wisconsin farmers and rural communities. Joel Brager, president of the Wisconsin Farm Bureau Federation, says it's actually challenging to try to keep up with everything. Some of the bills that are catching his attention include a possible option of giving farmers their property tax monies that they spend on agricultural buildings and improvements. That could be money back in a farmer's pocket to be spent in the local economy. The other ones are creating, what do they call it, Rural Prosperity Division within the Wisconsin Economic Development Corporation to try to work on programs that exist and trying to create synergies that will help our rural agribusinesses. They're looking at dairy grants to help our processors come up with new product ideas. And they're also talking about $1 million more in investment in our extension specialists. These are people, it's really hard for people that aren't in agriculture to understand this. We have University Extension corn specialists, soybean specialists, dairy specialists that are across the state of Wisconsin doing research and bringing that information to our farms. That is where we've seen funding decrease since 1990 by 45%. We want that money reinvested to help farmers stay on the cutting edge. So a lot of different things going on downtown. The bottom line message from all of our commodity organizations and associations: be in touch with your elected representatives and senators. Pick up the phone, send them an email. If you don't know how to get in touch with them, then talk to your farm organizations and find out how to get in touch with them. But it's really important that farmers' voices are heard at this critical time as far as state government's concerned. So on the lighter side of things, you're getting ready for Valentine's Day, right? Well, here's something with a dairy twist you might want to consider. Ron's Cheese up in Luxembourg, Wisconsin, bringing back for its 5th year their Sweetheart cheese curds. These are white cheddar cheese curds. They are regular flavored, and then they hand dye them red, pink, and white for your Sweetheart. Aaron O'Toole with Ron's Cheese said this year, to celebrate the 5 packages, the winner of that will get a year's worth of free cheese. And here's another thought as far as food. What do you think a Road Trip Wisconsin ice cream flavor would be about? Cedar Crest Ice Cream and the Wisconsin 4-H Foundation announced that was their winning flavor submitted by 4-H clubs from across the state. The Road Trip ice cream came from a 4-H group in La Crosse County, and it goes like this: chocolate ice cream that reflects Wisconsin's farmland, walnut pieces that represent the northern woodlands, ribbons of caramel that represent the Mississippi River and our waterways in the state, and then cheesecake for the long-standing history Wisconsin's got with cheese. President of Cedar Crest Ice Cream says they look forward to introducing Road Trip Wisconsin as a flavor coming up this summer. Quick look at a calendar item or two. It's a little bit farther down the road, but Fond du Lac is getting ready for their agriculture showcase in its 17th year, Saturday, March 7th. That's an excellent way to spend a Saturday educating yourself and your kids. Then on Saturday evening, DeForest FFA alumni invites everybody. Come on in for a little fun night at the Arlington Public Events Building. Always good time to get together with friends and neighbors. And then one more, Professional Dairy Producers of Wisconsin, their annual business meeting coming up on March 18th and 19th, Wednesday and Thursday at the Alliant Energy Center in Madison. So what do you think about that, guys? Road Trip Wisconsin, Road Trip Ice Cream, chocolate ice cream with walnuts, cheesecake, and caramel.
Do you have any free samples?
I know, sign me up.
Yeah, come over here, Pam, and bring us some. That really does sound delicious.
Sounds like some breakfast to me.
Yeah, well, like I said, we'll get spoons next time around as soon as they get the flavor out.
Deal. Thank you, Pam.
Yep. All right, 5:08 right now. We're talking about one more quiet day today before some changes come in overnight. Hattie's talking about some snow and then some extreme colds coming up in her first warn forecast.
Plus, why our Hmong communities here in Wisconsin are on edge. We'll tell you about the new deportation risks next on News 3 Now this morning.
The Farm Report is sponsored by Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
You wouldn't go to Stanton, would you, Fergus? You don't think that Stanton's glasses are more beautiful than mine, do you?
I am going to ask you one last time.
At Stanton Optical, get 2 pair for $59.95, plus a free eye exam.
It's a new day and a new year. Shout it out loud, sing with the crowd. Celebrate 'cause good things are coming. New opportunities are at the door. Yeah, it's a brand new day, and it's a brand
is it. Ashley Home Store's President's Day sale is Saturday through Monday with a preview day Friday. For 72 hours only, get the best holiday discounts on everything in the store. Living rooms, bedrooms, mattresses, and more. Save up to 60% off dozens of unbeatable doorbusters store-wide. Hurry in and get our best financing offer ever. 6 years with no interest charges and only sales tax and delivery due at checkout. Plus, this is your last chance at our biggest sleep sale of the entire year. The Mattress Marathon. Through President's Day Monday. Only at Ashley Home Store. This is home.
Go in the snow plus MPG, your Subaru Ascent from Don Miller. With standard symmetrical all-wheel drive and 27 MPG highway, the Ascent will get you through in great shape. It's the roomiest Subaru ever. The Ascent has third-row seating and space for 7 or 8 passengers. The 2020 Ascent Premium. Lease from only $319 a month, 36 months, 10,000 miles per year, $19.99 due on signing. No security deposit. Don Miller Subaru, West on Odana or East Side, High Crossing Boulevard, Madison.
Don Miller. So my son says to me, Mom, did you switch your Medicare plan yet? And I say, yes, Robert. Dad and I signed up for a Medicare Advantage plan through Senior Preferred. And he says, Senior Preferred? And I say, yes, Senior Preferred. They give us access to the doctors we want and the drug benefits we need. And he says, that's nice. So how is Dad doing? And I say, your father is fine. My living room, on the other hand.
Senior Preferred. Medicare Advantage plans built for you.
They look great. They're affordable. Stanton, how do you do it? Oh, nice. Are those? Get out!
At Stanton Optical, get 2 pair for $59.95, plus a free eye exam.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Good morning from the Hattie-O patio. No snow falling right now, but we do have some snow in our forecast coming up later today. Let's check all the details. We have 2 alert days in the forecast for Thursday and Friday. 2 impacts that will be felt from this next event. We have first the snow and then the cold temperatures. Believe it or not, we have not dropped below 0 yet this winter, but we will drop below 0 by Friday morning. So here's a look at what's happening on the radar map. There has been a lot of moisture into the southeastern part of the United States, and that storm system is beginning to lift northward just a little bit. You can see widespread rain across Arkansas, moving into southern parts of Missouri. Some snow a little bit on the northern side of that system in Kansas this morning. The other batch of snow, though, that we're looking at is to the north. It's a little bit more scattered. These snow showers are developing along an Arctic cold front that is going to pave the way for some very cold temperatures here in southern Wisconsin as we close out the week. So these 2 systems combining as they track towards the southern part of the state. Nothing happening right now. Your future track forecast model, though, will help you time out when that snow starts today. Look for an increase in the clouds first. I think we'll see some sunshine early on, but clouds really covering the area by the time we get to about the 1 shower today. And then as we head towards the afternoon, by 5 o'clock, that snow beginning to work its way in from the north and up from the south. We may still be dry here in Madison at 5, but snow will quickly begin to spread across the area and continue tonight. So if you have driving around to do this evening, be prepared for some snowy conditions. Now, the snow is generally going to be light, and the forecast models are actually clearing it out pretty quickly. So by about noon tomorrow, that snow is coming to an end, and we're left with just cloudy skies as we head towards the early afternoon on Thursday. Now, as far as snow amounts are concerned, this is going to be a minor snowstorm for southern Wisconsin. About 1 to 3 inches is expected. North and west of the Dells, you may not see anything really sticking to the ground, just a few flurries. In southeastern Wisconsin, slightly higher amounts will be possible. Now, this morning, again, we start with clear skies, but those clouds are already working their way up from the south, so the sunshine is not going to last too long today. Temperatures are in the teens and 20s. There is a little bit of a wind factor in this morning. It is from the south, which is generally a warm wind, but in February, it still creates a wind chill. Wind chills are in the single digits and teens. Throughout the day, wind chills are going to stay in the teens to around 20 through most of the afternoon. It does improve a little bit later on. Your extended forecast has temperatures very cold on Thursday and Friday. 14 is our high early Thursday. Temperatures will be dropping through the day. And on Friday morning, we're starting out at 9 degrees below 0. Wind chills as low as 25 below to start your Valentine's Day Friday. We will warm things up pretty quickly, though, for the weekend into next week.
Yeah, I think we could just skip past that 14 and 13 if that works for everyone else.
Yeah, just blow past it onto the 38 degrees. I'll take the rain on Monday. That's fine.
Seriously.
I don't think anyone's going to complain about fast forwarding to Saturday.
All right, Hattie, thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, Democratic leaders on Capitol Hill are vowing to fight the president's $4.8 trillion budget proposal.
It includes deep cuts to health care and safety net programs.
This budget is an insult to the hopes and dreams and aspirations of America's working families.
I can't imagine that we could reach an agreement on a budget with this particular House of Representatives. So we've got the caps deal in place. We negotiated it last year. It's good for the second year, and we'll comply with that.
The proposed budget also calls for increased spending on defense, the border wall, and infrastructure. Democrats are against several aspects of the plan, including cuts to Medicaid, food stamps, the EPA, and student loan forgiveness.
Tobacco products could soon be pushed from the FDA under the proposed budget. The proposal would shift oversight of those products to the Department of Health and Human Services, fundamentally changing the way tobacco and e-cigarette products are regulated. If that happens, a new agency would be created within that department.
We have updated numbers this morning as more than 45,000 people are now infected with coronavirus, and more than 1,100 have died so far. People in Hong Kong are being evacuated from some residential areas after 2 cases were confirmed on different floors of the same building. Engineers are checking air pipes to see if the virus could be transmitted through the pipeline system. The World Health Organization is using its strongest language yet, calling the deadly coronavirus a very grave threat that could have more powerful consequences than a terrorist attack.
The ongoing coronavirus outbreak is causing indefinite delays for families trying to adopt children from China. Cases are still being processed, but the U.S. State Department is advising against any travel to the country. The department says services to U.S. citizens and adoptive families will be prioritized. Americans adopt more children from China than any other country, taking home nearly 2,000 kids in just 2018.
The amount of time your kids spend on social media could be affecting their mental health. A new review of several studies shows the potentially harmful impact. The results in the Canadian Medical Journal Association find social media use is linked to mental distress, self-harm, and suicide. More than 2 hours a day is associated with higher rates of depression and suicide in girls. In one study, it only took about 10 minutes for girls to feel negative while browsing Facebook. Researchers say you should talk to your kids about the risks of social media.
An area hospital is using new technology to help develop safer and more effective pediatric cancer treatments. Several local organizations donated $200,000 to the American Family Children's Hospital so they could buy a flow cytometer. It's a machine that looks at cells for cancer, immunotherapy, and other types of treatment. Researchers say it will help their efforts.
This instrument will allow us to label and identify over a dozen different types of cell populations present within the blood and understand how they react when they come encounter with an immunotherapy as it targets a cancer cell.
The device allows doctors to describe how immune cells interact with cancer cells in real time. They can get all this information from just a teaspoon of blood fluid.
Hmong communities around the state are on edge after reports that the Trump administration is in talks with Laos to allow non-naturalized immigrants to be deported. The State Department confirmed the deportation talks between the U.S. and Laos to WPR. The talks are specifically aimed at non-naturalized Hmong immigrants who are under removal orders in the U.S. Here in Wisconsin, we have a Hmong population of about 50,000. Our affiliate in Wausau reports that more than 300 immigrants from Laos are currently under removal orders in the Chicago Immigration Court. That includes the Wisconsin jurisdiction. At least 250 of those people have lived in the U.S. for at least a decade. Since Illinois doesn't have a significant Hmong community, the Hmong American Center executive director believes nearly all of the people are at risk from Wisconsin. Wisconsin Senator Tammy Baldwin is weighing in, saying in part that she is, quote, deeply concerned that the Trump administration would tear families apart in Wisconsin and target Hmong and Lao refugees residing in our state. Wisconsin has a special bond with the Hmong community, and it is my hope that this administration will stop its plan to break this bond with my constituents.
We now know the person responsible for hitting and killing a Wisconsin kindergartner as she was waiting for the school bus. Investigators say 76-year-old Carl Mullenix was driving on the shoulder of the road in the town town of Oasis when he hit the student and her 4-year-old sister. Officials say the school bus was stopped and had its lights flashing at the time of the incident. No charges have been filed. The 4-year-old is recovering from her injuries at home this morning. The name of the kindergartner will not be released because of her age.
Members of the community are coming forward offering support to victims' family, including a boy with stage 4 cancer. Miguel Duran is donating money to the grieving family that was raised for him. Miguel was given a check for nearly $3,000 to help with his care, but he and his family are paying it forward.
Somebody else going through something that we're going to be going through soon deserves to have that from their own community.
The Duran family says they feel so grateful to have received the support of the community, and they're donating an extra $1,000 to help the family.
A father is due in court today facing charges after his 5-year-old was shot and killed over the weekend. Milwaukee police say Jamal Anderson called 911 but waited 2.5 minutes to say his son, Jamal Anderson Jr., was shot. Police say they found a backpack with Anderson's ID, debit card, and a gun with a spent shell casing outside the apartment. Anderson reportedly told investigators different versions of what happened, at first claiming to be the victim of a home invasion.
The Milwaukee County Medical Examiner's Office is doing an autopsy today in hopes of learning more after a man was found frozen to death outside. It happened in Glendale, just about 8 miles north of Milwaukee. Temperatures had dipped below freezing Monday night and into Tuesday morning when a neighbor found the man's body, though it isn't clear when the man died. A friend says the man was a Navy veteran and was dealing with health conditions. The Milwaukee County Medical Examiner's Office is investigating. The man's name and age hasn't been released yet.
Wisconsin farmers are reacting to Academy Award winner Joaquin Phoenix's Oscar speech, where the lifelong vegan criticized the dairy industry.
And then we take her milk that's intended for a calf and we put it in our coffee and our cereal.
We just wave it off and go, hey, ding dong, you don't have any idea what's going on out here at the farm. I mean, I'd love it if he'd come out here for a couple hours. That would be awesome. That's an invite, Mr. Phoenix. Come on out. See what life is like on the farm. You know, we feel we have real important jobs in the world. We help feed the world. It's kind of important that people have food to eat. And what do you do, Mr. Phoenix? Oh, yeah, you entertain people. Huh?
Tom Oberhaus is the co-owner of Cozy Nook Farm outside of Waukesha. He's joining a growing number of the dairy industry members condemning the actor's comments.
5:22 right now. Hattie will have a closer look at your Wednesday day planner straight ahead.
And we'll show you how some students are strengthening their minds and their bodies with a new addition to their school. This is News 3 Now this morning.
Is it. Ashley Home Store's President's Day sale is Saturday through Monday with a preview day Friday. For 72 hours only, get the best holiday discounts on everything in the store. Living rooms, bedrooms, mattresses, and more. Save up to 60% off dozens of unbeatable doorbusters store-wide. Hurry in and get our best financing offer ever. 6 years with no interest charges and only sales tax and delivery due at checkout. Plus, this is your last chance at our biggest sleep sale of the entire year. The Mattress Marathon. Through President's Day Monday. Only at Ashley Home Store. This is home.
Surgenian's 90-year history means you pay $90 for installation no matter how many rooms you carpet. Get carpet and pad, your furniture moved, and your old carpet recycled. Our competitors can't match it. Local, sustainable Surgenians.
When you're sick, so sick your heart hurts.
And your mind races.
When you think that you might have cancer, and then they tell you,
You have cancer.
And you just want somebody to say,
it's going to be okay.
This is where we treat cancers that were once thought untreatable, where success is measured in lives saved and dreams fulfilled. UW Health. Remarkable medicine. Remarkable care.
This President's Day, I do solemnly swear to faithfully overcome all weather, seek new heights, and exercise my right to go anywhere and do anything in the longest-lasting and best-selling 4x4 SUV brand. Take the oath of adventure at the Jeep President's Day event. Right now, well-qualified returning Grand Cherokee lessees can lease the 2020 Jeep Grand Cherokee Laredo 4x4 for $279 a month.
Anyone hear the slogan? Mike will get it done? Okay, let me tell you what it is. As mayor, I expanded health care coverage. As president, I'll build on Obamacare because health care is a right. I created nearly 500,000 jobs in New York City. As president, I'll build an economy that delivers good jobs with higher wages. I'll take on the gun lobby and save lives. And I will stop Trump's assault on women's reproductive rights. I've got a record of doing things. I've got the resources to take on this fight. As mayor, I held myself accountable for results. As president, I'll offer common sense plans, and I will get it done. So let's stay on the offensive and let's win. I'm Mike Bloomberg, and I approve this message.
Why do moms love Burlington so much? The latest fashions. I love that there's everything for my baby. The home department. A healthier me. I love the selection. I love the prices. We just saved a ton. Moms love Burlington.
Morning from the News 3 Now First Warn Weather Center. We are starting with clear skies again here across southern Wisconsin. Satellite map behind me, though, showing you some clouds working their way up from the south. Initially, these will be high-level clouds that'll filter the sunshine a little bit, but eventually will turn completely cloudy here across southern Wisconsin. Our temperatures early today range from 5 in Boscobel to 14 in Watertown, 19 here in Madison. Janesville is one of the warmer spots at 23 degrees. Metro Futurecast has temperatures climbing to a high of 36 today, so a little bit warmer. That snow developing later on may mix with a little bit of rain initially, but it'll quickly change over to all snow as we head into tonight. Coming up, we'll get another look at those traffic maps here in southern Wisconsin.
All right, Hattie, thank you. Some Wisconsin high school students are getting a new tool that will help them study for tests and stay in shape.
Just take a look at how this works.
I can just rest my arms right here. They have a arm rest right here for your forearms, and it engages all your lower muscles, so it's really nice to exercise on.
It's an Exerdesk, a combination desk and exercise bike. They're in the library at Preble High School in Green Bay. Librarian Lori Barber bought the desk with money from the cafe she started as a way to fund improvements for the library. She says the desk has been used every hour since the school put it up. Another Exerdesk has been ordered for the library.
It looks ridiculous, but I mean, why not, right?
And if kids are using it and they have to order another one because it's so popular, maybe they're onto something.
Keeps people moving, and it's an important age to be doing that, too.
Should we get you an Exerdesk?
Hey, I'm all for it.
There?
I could get like one of those little standing treadmills, like a standing desk.
And you would use it. Josh would totally use it.
I need to keep moving, otherwise I fall asleep.
Well, still ahead, we are tracking the latest results out of the New Hampshire primary as the 2020 primary season kicks off.
This is just like a random act that shouldn't have happened to nobody. Like, they have kids that they left behind.
And hear from family and friends demanding justice after 2 Janesville mothers were killed. This is News 3 Now this morning.
Habitat for Humanity of Dane County provides local families long-term stability through home ownership. Statistics show children from stable housing are more likely to get better grades, finish high school, and graduate from college. Strengthen our community. Support Habitat Dane County.
Wisconsin Vision. See more life.
He's thinking recliner. You're thinking sofa. It's okay. Everyone wins at the President's Sale at Slumberland Furniture. 25% off unadvertised items. Plus, for 3 days only, Saturday through Monday, get incredible doorbuster deals marked way down. Like this dual reclining sofa for just $398. This rustic bed for just $244. This Sealy Posturepedic mattress for only $294. And did you know you get free shipping with no minimum? The 3-day President's Sale at Slumberland Furniture.
Month after month, I'm doing it all. The supplements, the veggies, the water, but I still have recurring constipation, belly pain, straining, and bloating. My doctor said I could have a real medical condition called IBS-C.
From my recurring constipation and belly pain from IBS-C, I said yes to Linzess.
Linzess treats adults with IBS with constipation. Linzess is not a laxative. It works differently. It helps relieve belly pain and lets you have more frequent and complete bowel movements. Do not give to children less than 6, and it should not be given to children 6 to less than 18. It may harm them. Do not take Linzess if you have a bowel blockage. Get immediate help if you develop unusual or severe stomach pain, especially with bloody or black stools. The most common side effect is diarrhea, sometimes severe. If it's severe, stop taking Linzess and call your doctor right away. Other side effects include gas, stomach area pain, and swelling.
I'm doing it all. And I said yes to Linzess. Ask your doctor about Linzess.
Join Gary Canalti and News 3 Now viewers on a New England and St. Lawrence Seaway cruise, July 9th to the 19th. Free travel shows meet February 18th at the Wisconsin Dells Ramada by Wyndham. February 19th, we'll meet at the Madison Crown Plaza Hotel. We'll also meet February 20th at the Janesville Pontiac Convention Center and the Mound City Bank Motor Branch in Platteville. You can also go to holidayvacations.com keyword WISC to view the online travel show and earn a $100 coupon.
Spend more time on your health, not your drive to the gym. Anytime Fitness has 40 area locations, so they're close to home and work. Get more strength training, more cardio, and more coaching at Anytime Fitness. Join by February 14th and get the month free.
From the Channel3000.com Alert Center, this is News 3 Now This Morning.
Good morning, everyone. Happy Hump Day. It is Wednesday, February 12th. I'm Josh Brighter.
And I am Keely Arthur. Let's check in right away with Hattie. Hattie, you said things are going to be good right now, but maybe not later today?
Yeah, that's true. We have no snow falling right now, so dry conditions across southern Wisconsin, but some snow is expected to spread in around 5 o'clock, so it may impact the evening commute just a little bit. Temperatures early this morning are generally in the teens and 20s. A couple of cold spots on the map. Boscobell's down to 5. Wautoma to the north is 4 degrees below zero right now. Temperatures, though, are generally going to be a little milder today than they were yesterday. Look for sunshine early on, then an increase in the clouds as we head towards the afternoon, but high temperatures reaching 36 later on today. South winds, though, will keep that wind chill factor even into the afternoon. Here's a look at the extended forecast. We do have 2 alert days coming up in the forecast for Thursday and Friday. Our traffic maps early this morning showing you no major issues here in Madison. I wouldn't expect any volume delays just yet. Travel times into the capital city looks like you're still going at posted speeds. Coming up, though, we do have much colder temperatures in the forecast for the end of the week.
All right, Hattie, thank you. With almost all precincts reporting, CBS News is projecting Bernie Sanders to be the winner in the New Hampshire primary. After the problems with the Iowa caucuses that left him and Pete Buttigieg in a near tie, it gives the Vermont senator the first clear victory of the election season. CBS's Laura Podesta has details on the race from Manchester.
Thank you, New Hampshire.
Bernie Sanders is confidently looking ahead after last night's primary in New Hampshire.
We're going to Nevada. We're going to South Carolina. We're going to win those states as well.
CBS News projects the Vermont senator won the first in the nation primary.
We are going to unite together and defeat the most dangerous president in the modern history of this country.
Coming in a close second, former South Bend Mayor Pete Buttigieg.
A campaign that some said shouldn't be here at all has shown that we are here to stay.
Minnesota Senator Amy Klobuchar took third. She gained momentum in the Granite State after a solid debate performance last week.
Hello, America. I'm Amy Klobuchar, and I will beat Donald Trump.
New Hampshire delivered some blows. Senator Michael Bennet and Andrew Yang suspended their campaigns. Others are hoping for better results in upcoming races.
We're 2 states in.
Senator Elizabeth Warren, who came in fourth, warned her fellow candidates not to go negative as pressure to stay alive builds.
We win when we come together.
Former Vice President Joe Biden finished a disappointing fifth. He left the state early to rally support in South Carolina.
Now, where I come from, that's the opening bell, not the closing bell.
Good news for Democrats hoping to beat President Trump. Voter turnout was higher than it was in 2016. Laura Podesta, CBS News, Manchester, New Hampshire.
The president is keeping track of the Democratic race, commenting on Buttigieg's performance in New Hampshire. He tweeted, "Buttigieg is doing pretty well tonight, giving crazy Bernie a run for his money." President Trump also took the opportunity to come at Michael Bloomberg, tweeting that it was, quote, "a very bad night for Mini Mike," taking a jab at the candidate's height. His Twitter commentary did not stop there. He also criticized Warren yet again, calling her Pocahontas and saying she wants out of the race to go home.
The Democratic field is shrinking this morning as Andrew Yang and Colorado Senator Michael Bennet suspend their campaigns. Yang's campaign got attention by championing a universal basic income that would give every American adult $1,000 each month. He polled at 3% in New Hampshire last night.
All 4 federal prosecutors who took the case against Roger Stone to court are withdrawing themselves from the case after the Justice Department said it will significantly reduce his sentence. The president's longtime confidant was convicted on 7 charges, including lying to Congress and witness tampering after the 2016 Mueller investigation. Prosecutors recommended he be sentenced up to 9 years in prison on Monday, but the DOJ said they had plans to reduce the sentence just hours after President Trump criticized it. Despite that, the president is denying any involvement in the revision. The presiding judge in the case will have the final say on Stone's sentence.
Family and friends of 2 homicide victims in Janesville are hoping for justice this morning. They came together to honor 27-year-old Brittany McCatery and 30-year-old Sierra Winchester with a candlelight vigil Tuesday night. Both women are leaving behind young children and many friends who describe them as having the ability to brighten their worlds. Co-workers of Brittany say that she was always quick with a smile and a joke.
We need justice for them. Like, this is just like a random act that shouldn't have happened to nobody. Like, they have kids that they left behind.
Police have not yet made any arrests in this case. Anyone with information should contact the Janesville Crime Stoppers.
Madison schools are expecting a drop in enrollment next year and plan on cutting funds and staff as a result. The district plans on reducing funds by $3 million, while Madison expects to lose students. Suburban districts are expecting more students. Verona thinks it will see 55 more. Sun Prairie projects 79, and Middleton Cross Plains expects at least 100. A lot of this is because of housing development and growth in these areas, but Madison says it's making their projection based on births in the city. Even with development plans in the city of Madison, since the city is so large, the impact is spread across 53 schools and isn't felt as much as it is in smaller districts.
Well, we may be expecting more snow and cold here in Wisconsin, but today marks the start of spring for the Milwaukee Brewers. The team's pitchers and catchers are reporting to spring training today in Arizona. They'll get a head start on workouts before the rest of the players report to camp at the start of next week. Their first spring training game will be against the San Diego Padres on February 23rd. If you're thinking you need an escape from the Wisconsin winter, the forecast in Phoenix calls for plenty of sun and 70s over the next week.
Breaking now into the Channel 3000 Alert Center, 2 football players from the Ohio State University are being charged with rape and kidnapping this morning. Amir Reep and Jansen Witt are currently in police custody. Court records show the alleged crimes happened on February 4th. The criminal complaint filed against the 21-year-old say the victim and Reep were initially engaged in consensual sex, but the victim decided she wanted to stop. Wint allegedly entered the room and, along with Reep, forced themselves on the victim. Court documents say both parties forced the victim to say on video that the sex was consensual, then forced her to take a shower and drove her home.
5:38 right now. Hattie's talking about another quiet morning at the bus stop before the snow and cold moves in. She'll have an update for us next.
Before you give your kids some sweet treats for Valentine's Day, you can make sure they're getting their teeth healthy and strong for free. We'll tell you how to cash in when News 3 Now This Morning continues.
He's been a leader throughout the country for the past 12 years. Mr. Michael Bloomberg is here.
Leadership in action. Mayor Bloomberg and President Obama worked together in the fight for gun safety laws, to improve education, and to develop innovative ways to help teens gain the skills needed to find good jobs.
At a time when Washington is divided in old ideological battles, he shows us what can be achieved when we bring people together to seek pragmatic solutions.
I'm Mike Bloomberg, and I approve this message.
Furniture and Appliance Mart's 72-hour President's Day sale is Saturday through Monday with a preview day Friday. Save thousands instantly on price drops from top appliance manufacturers. Plus, score more savings with rebates store-wide. Get special interest-free financing on all appliances and a free 10-year limited warranty with any appliance purchase. Plus, dozens of doorbusters while they last. The clock is winding down on this 72-hour sale this weekend only at Furniture and Appliance Mart, located inside Ashley Home Store off the Beltline.
Shop the fantastic 4-day sale at Denver Mattress? How about 4?
Right now, the more you buy, the more you save. Save $100 on every $1,000 you spend. And for you sporty types, check out the queen-sized Athlete's Choice Silver, now only $664.99.
Save big on the budget-friendly Summit, Buena Vista Firm, or Arapahoe. And the most fantastic of all, 7 years, no interest financing. But don't wait, the fantastic 4-day sale at Denver Mattress ends Monday.
Tired of the cold? Then warm up with winter cocktails, spirits, food, and live music at Madison Magazine's Top Shelf Winter Taste. It's March 9th from 6 to 9 at the beautiful Edgewater Hotel. Tickets now available at MadisonMagazineExperience.com. Pick up a copy of Madison Magazine and have the city at your fingertips. Dining, entertainment, where to go, and what to see. Original reporting, local business, and politics. Pick up the latest issue on newsstands now.
When we hear a big storm's headed our way, some of us fall back into bed, some into fresh powder. Spending your day indoors or out, it's all about knowing what to expect. Watch News 3 Now for an accurate first warn forecast so you can plan your perfect day.
Good morning from the News 3 Now First Warn Weather Center. We are starting off with clear skies again here in southern Wisconsin. Should be able to see a little bit of a sunrise before those clouds move in from the south. You can see some of that cloud cover already crossing the state line. Also some clouds moving in from the north today as well. Wind chills this morning are in the single digits and lower teens, so you want to bundle up as you head to the bus stop this morning. It is going to be another chilly day today. Not as bad as yesterday temperature-wise, but the winds will be a little stronger. So wind chills this morning, again, still around 5 to 15 degrees. High temperature this afternoon, 36. Have a wonderful Wednesday.
Thank you, Hattie. The CDC estimates that 1 in every 5 kids age 11 to 15 has at least one untreated cavity.
Madison College is trying to make all mouths healthy, and they're hosting free dental clinics this week, and that's where we find our Christina Laurie live this morning. Hi, Christina.
Hi, Josh and Leah. In just 2.5 hours, this room will be filled with healthier mouths. And no, I'm not just talking about the ones on Keely and Josh over here. I got some new friends this morning. Madison College's dental hygienist students and instructors will be performing free dental cleanings, x-rays, and sealants for kids under 18 years old starting at 7:30 this morning. Now, this is a chance for the Madison College students to get some practice on these procedures while also addressing the need for free dental care here in Madison. Last year, about 150 kids received care. People at Madison College say not only does these free care clinics help families now, but in the future too.
The most important thing that we will be learning here at Madison College with our students and the patients that are coming in is that they are going to learn how to prevent dental disease in the future. So not only are we providing services, but we are also educating our patients.
If you're interested, you can call 608-2 258-2400. We also have this number up on our website to schedule an appointment. The number is there at the bottom of your screen as well. Parents, you'll also have to be present with your kids during the entire appointment, so be sure to keep that in mind when you're setting that up. Madison College's dental clinic is located here in room 151 of the Health Education Building on Hoffman Street. That's where you can meet my friends. Again, I've named them Keely and Josh. Keely, I gave you the better teeth because you're a woman and I felt like you deserved them. If you also come to the clinic, there are a variety of things that'll make it more kid-friendly. I'll talk about those coming up in our 6 o'clock show, including my tooth necklace. And I just got a text during this from our producer. He asked, did Christina just happen to be wearing a tooth necklace? No, James, I don't just happen to be wearing a tooth necklace.
Yeah, we were wondering if you brought that from home.
We noticed that. We had to make a comment.
Christina always dresses for the part of her story.
No, it opens.
Very
cute. So if I lose another tooth, which, knock on wood, doesn't happen.
I hope that doesn't happen.
Always very stylish. Thank you, Christina. Well, temperatures are about to take a tumble in southern Wisconsin. Hattie is tracking colder weather and snow headed your way after the break.
Why did I think I was washed up? Why did I think I had nothing left? You know, even broken, there's still some left in me.
And hear from a local veteran who says a competition coming to Madison helped save her after serving our country. Keep watching News 3 Now this morning.
Refresh and renew your bathroom at Menards. Get the realistic look and feel of tile in half the time with U-Tile from Max. This cocoon tub shower combo includes bathtub, 3-piece wall set, glass shelf and door, $1,588.98. Add contemporary elegance to your bathroom with Magic Woods elements. The 36-inch wide Stratton vanity features a trendy gray finish, $229.99. Menards is your home improvement store.
Save big money at Menards.
RHD Plumbing has the most reliable professionals in the industry. With honesty you can trust to deliver quality products and workmanship. Dedicated to being the best. So when you need a plumber for an important upgrade or 24-hour emergency service, call RHD. For your home or business, get the job done right the first time with no surprises. With the reliable, honest, and dedicated plumbing professionals of RHD Plumbing, proudly serving all of Dane County.
How does the automatic emergency braking in the Chevy Equinox work?
Oh, no. What?
Can you tell me how lane keep assist with lane departure warning works?
Lane departure warning? What is that exactly?
Kids may not know about the 2020 Chevy Equinox's standard safety features, but every parent should.
Get $4,250 cash allowance on most Equinox models. Plus, current GM owners get an additional $750 cash allowance, and eligible GM card members get $1,000 in bonus earnings.
I've always had jobs centered on helping people, but now with a nursing degree from Herzing University, I've made it a career.
Having a job was one thing, but having a career, to me, that meant something completely different. With a little hard work and a degree from Herzing University, anything is possible.
I'm possible at Herzing.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Good morning from the Hattie-O Patio. It's Wednesday morning. We have a pretty quiet start weather-wise this morning, but boy, things are going to start to change up later on today. 2 alert days in the forecast, mainly for Thursday and Friday. 2 impacts from this next storm. First, the light snow, and amounts are going to be pretty light from that one. But then the coldest air of the season is set to arrive by Friday morning as temperatures dip below 0. So take a look at your future track forecast model. We'll time out that snow chance later today. Again, by lunchtime, just mostly cloudy skies for the area. Temperatures will already be in the 30s in many spots at lunchtime today. Now, later on today, by 5 p.m., I do expect some snow to start to develop develop across the region, moving up from the north as well as moving up from the south and moving down from the north. So kind of squeezing in from both directions. There is a chance that a little bit of rain may mix in initially, but it should quickly change over to all snow for the southern part of the state. And the heaviest snow totals are likely going to be in southeastern Wisconsin. The snow is not going to last too long. It is going to clear out. I think this future track forecast model taking it out a little bit earlier than what we'll actually see. We'll likely still see some snowflakes for the morning commute, but it will be winding down by midday Thursday. Snow totals, again, are generally going to be 1 to 3 inches, slightly higher amounts in southeastern Wisconsin. Now, the second part of this storm system is the cold air. Wind chill advisories are in effect for much of Minnesota and Iowa and northwestern Wisconsin. No wind chill advisories right now for our viewing area. Our winds, though, from the south today will be shifting around to the north. So let's stop this map right around midnight tonight. You see those north winds kicking in. They're going to be quite strong during the overnight hours into the day on Thursday. That's going to send our wind chills well below zero. So your wind chill future track forecast starting tomorrow morning, feeling like it's in the single digits below zero, but it really only gets worse from there through the day on Thursday into Friday. By Friday morning, we're looking at wind chills around 20 degrees below zero. And with numbers like that, frostbite can occur in 30 minutes or less. And this will be the first time this winter that we have dropped below zero. Our forecast low Friday morning is 9 below. Last time we were below zero, March 4th. Of last year. Now, here's a look at your extended forecast. We do have temperatures that will warm up pretty quickly behind this cold snap. We're already talking 30s for the upcoming weekend, Saturday and Sunday, with a chance for some light snow during the afternoon on Saturday.
Developing situation, though, all around. It's kind of that roller coaster has.
Yeah, a lot to talk about this morning.
All right, Hattie, thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, new video just came into the newsroom this morning as crews investigate what led up to a massive fire at a refinery overnight. Take a look at this. The fire started at the Exxon refinery in Baton Rouge just after midnight. ExxonMobil says one person was hurt and the fire didn't reach other properties nearby.
A new report shows Madison ranks high when it comes to approving people for refinancing their mortgages. The team at LendingTree found Madison residents have an approval rate of nearly 83%. That sits above the national average of 75%. Analysts say mortgage interest rates have fallen more than 1 percentage point since November 2018 when they reached a 7-year high. That means many borrowers could save on monthly payments and lifetime interest by refinancing. And remember, we hope to keep the conversation going about prices around Madison. News 3 Now wants to know what kind of affordability questions you have. You can let me know on social media or email.
Governor Evers is submitting a federal emergency declaration to help pay for the damage from winter storms along the Lake Michigan shoreline. The governor asked the Trump administration for $10 million to cover damages in Milwaukee, Racine, and Kenosha counties. Originally, there was an estimated $30 million in damage to public infrastructure, but only about a third of that met the threshold for federal money, according to FEMA.
Veterans will get the chance to show off their athletic ability when the National Veteran Golden Age Games come to Wisconsin for the first time ever. The Golden Age Games features senior veterans participating in sports and activities including air rifle shooting, golf, basketball, track and field, and swimming. The week-long event in Madison will be open to veterans 55 or older who receive health care from the U.S. Department of Veterans Affairs. Veterans say these games give a new lease on life.
Why did I think I was washed up? Why did I think I had nothing left? You know, even broken, there's still some left in me, you know? So the Golden Age Games actually, you know, saved me.
The games run June 22nd through the 27th and hosted by the William S. Middleton Memorial Veterans Hospital. Coming up on 5:53 right now, Hattie will have the latest weather and traffic impacts for you ahead just after 6.
Also ahead at 6, we're breaking down the latest results out of New Hampshire, where almost all precincts are reporting this morning.
But first, a live look inside the CBS This Morning studios, where they're celebrating Black History Month and talking to 2 lawyers who won civil rights victories over the span of more than a half-century. That's ahead right after News 3 Now this morning.
Don't miss the biggest night for animals in Dane County, Toto's Gala. Join Dane County Humane Society this March for an elegant evening with our 2- and 4-legged friends. Reserve your seats today at giveshelter.org.
I'm a little old to count down the days, but my ski trip to Cascade Mountain with my cousin each year, so much fun. We used to pretend like we were flying. Now, we really do. My dad and my uncle like that we still feel free. But Noah and I, we just have fun. See you there.
Get incredible savings on your new mattress during Steinhaffel's President's Day sale. Right now, save up to $800 on an adjustable base, plus up to $300 in bonus cash and free next-day delivery with any Tempur-Pedic, Sealy, or Stearns & Foster set purchase. Plus, take advantage of 0% financing that's right for you. With free delivery, bonus cash, and up to $800 in upgrade savings, you can't make a mistake. It's Steinhaffel's President's Day sale.
Our retirement plan with Voya gives us confidence.
We can spend a bit now, knowing we're prepared for the future.
Surprise!
We renovated the guest room so you can live with us.
I'm good at my condo.
Well planned, well invested, well protected.
Voya, be confident to and through retirement.
When being sick isn't as bad as not knowing why you're sick.
When questions lead to confusion.
And angst and anxiety. When it feels like there's a tiger chasing you into the darkness.
And all you want is a little light.
A little hope.
This is when you need the best of the best. Doctors who don't just perform cutting-edge procedures and treatments. Doctors who invent them. UW Health. Remarkable medicine. Remarkable care.
Built for your next adventure, it's the 2020 Subaru Crosstrek Premium at Don Miller. With symmetrical all-wheel drive, the Crosstrek has vehicle dynamics control and EyeSight driver assist technology. Lease the Crosstrek Premium, $239 per month plus tax, 36 months, 10,000 miles per year, no security deposit, $1939 due at signing. Get all-wheel drive plus MPG. The 2020 Crosstrek Premium at Don Miller Subaru, West End Odana or East Side, High Crossing Boulevard, Madison.
Don Miller.
Don't miss the biggest night for animals in Dane County, Toto's Gala. Join Dane County Humane Society this March for an elegant evening with our 2- and 4-legged friends. Reserve your seats today at giveshelter.org.
Download the Channel 3000 app today.
Welcome back at 5:56 on this Wednesday morning. We've been asking you to share your morning with us, and check out this picture that Tiffany is sharing this morning.
I know you and I both enjoy a nice beach or something warm, but you got to admit that's stunning.
These always look good from inside, I like to say,
Yeah,
until you get out there in the sloppy mess.
Take the picture and run back inside.
There you go. It's a little different.
Well,
Tiffany, thank you so much for sharing just a beautiful picture. And I think we're going to have more where that came from in the next couple of days.
Absolutely. Well, stay with us. News 3 Now this morning continues into the 6 o'clock hour.
Now, a WISC-TV editorial with editorial director Neil Heinen.
For an event that is now 20 years old, the Rotary Club of Madison's annual Ethics Symposium is one of the underappreciated civic gifts to our community. What could be more important, especially now, than teaching our young people the value of standards of behavior that respect rights and dignity and produce the most good and the least harm? Each year, over 200 juniors from 19 Dane County high schools participate in this symposium, considering provocative dilemmas with diverse peer groups that ensure different perspectives and experiences. Rules and guidelines teach civic discourse and ethical thinking. The ultimate goal is higher levels of ethical reasoning. We find it extremely hopeful that so many young people are wanting to engage in this challenging and rewarding experience, and we deeply appreciate Rotary Club of Madison for providing the opportunity.